Hello buddy, welcome back to PlayStation Doomworld 100% Wolfwood on Ultra Violence. Today we are playing MAP39, Despair. And we have 149 enemies and 2 secrets. So straight away we're going to kill these 4 imps in this little starting area. We're going to watch out because there's going to be shotgunners trying to shoot us in the back. And a Revenant. So that Revenant is going to be in the centre area, so we want to watch out for him. But for now we can't actually get outside, so we need to quickly come up here. Go over to where these imps were, press this switch, and now we can get outside. We're going to take out this guy before we even bother going outside, because there's going to be more shotgunners, that nightmare imp, and a few other hit scanners and a couple of imps. Okay, these imps are coming outside. We're going to go in here, because sometimes these shotgunners and chain gunners and that zombie man wake up a little early. And we don't want them to shoot us in the back. So that's these guys dealt with. And we're going to come this way and kill this chain gunner. He's guarding this room with the pinky demon and all these imps. This switch will actually lower down the plasma gun, and if you go this way you can grab a few goodies if you need them. We don't know we are good, so we can grab the plasma gun now. Let's quickly clear out this way first, and then we have to come back in a minute. But it's good to clear this area out now first. Around this corner, a pain elemental. Here's a good example of me saying right back on level 31 that there's going to be different enemy types on levels that did not feature on this map in the original PlayStation Doom. Obviously, pain elementals only showed up twice in the whole of PlayStation 1 Doom 2, which was the mansion and Nirvana. They did not show up on this level, but in my version they do. I wanted to feature them more. And of course, I said I wanted to feature a few surprises as well. So anyway, we're going to kill each one of the zombie types, which will lead us to this area where we can help ourselves to these chain guns and a couple of clips. This room is probably one of the most dangerous rooms, if not the most dangerous room on the map. It's full of what I would call annoying enemies: shotgunners, chain gunners, revenants, nightmare imps. So we're going to edge our way in. We're going to run over here. There's still going to be a nightmare imp, a revenant, and a chain gunner left alive. Watch out, that's a lot of damage if that hits you. Kill him. There's a sneaky chain gunner who hides right at the top. You do not rush in this room straight away, because it's actually really difficult to deal with if you're not careful. So there's the blue door. We won't be getting that for quite some time. We're going to go in here. It's going to be a chain gunner with 2 shotgunners either side. And just a load of goodies again. And now we need to backtrack a little bit. For now we can't go any further that way, but we can go this way. This will also lead to a dead end, but if you're pistol starting, you want to come in here relatively soon, because this is where you would get the rocket launcher off the map. And of course there's a yellow door back there which we can't go in just yet. This teleporter will take us just outside the room. So I like to come in through this way. There's 2 ways you can get into this area. There's going to be a couple of pinky demons hiding, and these imps up here hiding in the darkness. So I like to come in this way because there's going to be a pain elemental on the left, and also that revenant in front of us, so I'm going to take them out one at a time instead of both of them at the same time. So now it should just be the pain elemental left. There's nothing, and that one imp, there's nothing to really stop us killing this guy with any problems really. Although I did switch weapons, which was just kind of stupid, but we're fine. Right, we're also going to wake up a chain gun and a shotgun over here. If you're coming from that door there, you're likely going to wake that chain gunner up, and he can even be more of a pain, so you have to be careful. So anyway, yeah, it just comes from here if you just go the other way. Now we have another little optional path in here. We're going to go into this bit backwards with our rocket launcher. Surprise the surprise. Ambush the ambush. So now we're going to go in this room. I'm actually going to grab this because this is probably one of the other tougher rooms of the level. It's going to be full of hit scanners above you again, and this Revenant. Take him out quick, and of course a Nightmare Imp. So these shotgunners and these chain gunners are going to easily pick away our health if we're not careful. But that went well again. And we also have these imps trying to snipe us as well. One thing about this level, there's only 2 secrets, but they're both very generous secrets. So if you come up here, we've got a MAP39 style secret right here, where these 2 similar textures, but if you press use on this one, we can help ourselves to a Mega Armor, which I'm going to grab now because at the end of the map we're going to be getting a Mega Sphere, so you might as well just use it now. We're going to get our BFG routes ready, because when we grab the blue key, we get 2 Pain Elementals trying their luck. Nice. Okay, now they're dead. Now we can get back to the area I cleared out at the start, or close to the start. Back in here. Now we can go in this room. Watch out for, of course, the potato over there again. In here, oh, we gotta be careful because there's 2 Mancubi. Where that Revenant is. Nice, and now it's just you left. Okay, he was a very active one, very active Revenant. So now we're going to run across to here, and we got ourselves the yellow key, but there's one problem, we cannot get back. So we can only press on forward. Because there's no way to get back, there's no lift, so you have to keep going forward here, into this little room. There's going to be enemies hiding around most of the corners here, so you're going to be fine as long as you don't rush it. There's no big enemies in here either. The biggest enemy is that chain gunner. And we get a very familiar looking area right here. The classic Lost Sword doll that come out wrong. The Lost Sword, I can't even speak. Lost Soul Door. It's not even a tongue twister. How did I not even pronounce that? So anyway, you get the Lost Soul Door trick thingy that Doom 2 MAP9 did. And a box of shells with an next trap. And another very similar looking thing to where the box of shells was, and that's because there's another trap very similar. We've an absolute army of chain gunners. Who's alive? Oh, you're still alive. Anyway, so now this is how we actually get out of this area through this teleport right here. And if you heard, when you grabbed the yellow key, you might have heard a trap open up. It's just this mini trap out here with 3 shotgunners and 3 M's. Kind of like a early level trap right there, maps 1 to 5 or 31 to 35, with just a couple of small enemies. Nothing to worry about really, as long as you don't run out and get hit by all 3 shotgunners. This room is going to be a Revenant in front of us, there's a chain gunner to the side of us, and a Pain Elemental coming for us, and that Mancubus in the back. Thanks Mancubus. Damn, he hit me. And he's dead. Nice try. So there's 2 ways to get to this Mega Sphere. You can actually jump across to it, which is not the hardest thing to do in the world. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Just like that. But if you're not very good at that, there's another way you can do it. So anyway, you have to come in here. In this mini room, if you press this switch, that will raise the lift over here. Here's a backtracker teleport over here. But if you press use on this wall over here, you can teleport into this area. So there's 2 ways to get here. And one final Revenant fort here, try and guard the exit. And we are done. That's the spare. Like I said, we have Pain Elementals here, which we didn't see in the original level, but I wanted to add a few surprises here. This level was probably not too challenging, there's just a couple of areas. There's staircase areas with the Revenants, chain gunners, shotgunners and nightmare imps are probably the hardest areas to deal with on this map. Or maybe that the trap at the end there with that, or close to the end with that massive group of chain gunners. They can easily overwhelm you if you're not careful. But apart from that, there shouldn't be too much of a problem. Again, like map 38, there's not the most ammo in the world here, but there's going to be enough to get you through to the map, even if you pistol start in. Luckily, most enemies are hit scanners on this level anyway, so you get shotguns and chain guns practically throughout the whole map anyway, as ammo if you need it. But even with your big guns, there's a few plasma rounds and there's a fair amount of rockets as well. And of course the level's very generous with the secrets. I gave a Mega Sphere and a Mega Armor on this map. And both, especially the Mega Sphere actually, are very easy to find. The Mega Sphere is probably one of the easiest ones to obtain in the game, at least secret wise anyway. So anyway, in the next episode we'll be moving on to probably one of the biggest levels in Fallen and Earth. Well, actually the biggest level in PlayStation Doom Reloaded currently, one of them anyway, Terra Base. But I'll get to that next episode. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.